I hope the knowledge helps. They have inside knowledge on me too. I have not spoken to them. I will speak to them between now and whenever the games. I've lost track of days, guys. Tuesday. Yeah, I'll speak to those guys, and it'd be great to see them, before the game. So, guys who I love. Fellaini, a great friend of mine. Spent a lot of good years together. So, it'll be exciting to see them, to speak to them, and then it'll be time to rock and roll.
You know some of these guys from Belgium pretty well, especially in attack. What is it that they do that's most dangerous? How do you deal with it?
I think they're very similar to Germany in that regard, minus Romelu, who's more of a target forward. They're just super talented. They get on the ball. They don't really hold their position too much, which creates problems. Their left winger comes inside, the right winger comes inside. It causes a little bit of chaos, and they're so talented. So we'll have to have a good base, starting base defensively, but I also think we can do a better job of pressing the ball in situations and recognizing what those triggers are, because you can't press the whole game, but you also can't sit in the whole game. So there's a little bit of a balance, and I think against Germany we could probably have gotten that right. So we'll try and do that.
Team, hello, I'm from the Belgian press, I'm here. Did you hear that Romelu Lukaku has had a difficult tournament until today? Did you hear that?
People have been telling me, I got to be honest, I've not read too much of anything. I've seen some of the games, but Romelu was brilliant for us at Everton. He went through a spell at one point where he wasn't scoring every game, and then all of a sudden he caught fire again. So I wouldn't read too much into that.
Andrew?
Tim, how does your approach and the team's approach to the game change when you know that 1-2 mistakes can be the difference? I mean, does it make for a more cautious game in the knockout round? Do teams play more carefully? Will you guys play more carefully?
No, I don't think so. I think this will actually be a better game. The Germany game had a lot of different scenarios, right? Like, what happens in the other game? Can we draw? Can we lose? How many can we lose by? If we win, we go through as group winners. Whereas, as I mentioned this after the game, the Belgium game, there's only one result that matters. There's nothing else. So, hopefully we don't play too tight. The moment and the enormity of situations sometimes puts a lot of pressure on players, and just depends how we handle it. But I think we've been really loose and enjoyed our training, and around the hotel things have been not too uptight. So I think we'll be able to handle the pressure. But listen, mistakes in soccer, there's a mistake every couple minutes, depending on how you look at it. So hopefully we'll be prepared, and the moment won't be too big for us.
To Marcus Beasley, you've known him a long time. He was a winger. Now he made the transition to fullback. How important has he been to the defense and to that position? And how has he evolved? Have you seen him evolve in that position? Because to go from a winger to left back can't be easy.
Yeah, I think with Bees, and to echo some of Michael's thoughts, he's just been so, I'm proud of him only because I think he started out as a kid and he was an electric winger, and he got at, defenses, and this is his 4th World Cup. But he went through, like any great athlete, went through some ups and downs, and the reason that you hear about people who are great is because it didn't get the best from them. They reinvent themselves, they come back stronger, and I think that was the thing with Bees that always excited me. Once he accepted playing fullback, I thought it'd be brilliant. I'm a big fan of wingers becoming fullbacks. I just think it's a natural progression. And once I think at the beginning he wasn't overjoyed by it, but once he grasped it, he's been brilliant. I really think he's been fantastic, and we tease him about being the old guy, even though he's not as old as me and Nicky, but he's just been fantastic. He's actually not when he was younger, he was probably loud and brash, and he's calmed down, he's quiet, he's a dad, and just all the things you hope from someone as they mature. He's been fantastic.